Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to another book review. What if the most dangerous thing you could carry was a school book? In today's video, we're looking at I Am Malala, a memoir that begins with a gunman boarding a Swat Valley school bus and asking, "Who is Malala?" and turns that moment into a global rallying cry for girls' education. A teenager's voice cut through fear and her story of how family, faith, and community shaped her courage and her recovery became a blueprint for hope. If you've ever wondered whether words can stand up to bullets, this story might have an answer. So, hello, I'm Barry. This is Soul Book Club. I Am Malala is Malala Yousafzai's inspiring memoir of her young but turbulent life and near death in Pakistan's beautiful Swat Valley. It was first published in 2013. And her memoir begins as she is 15 years old when a young man, a member of the Taliban, stormed onto her school bus demanding, "Who is Malala?" Before she had a chance to speak, the young man raised a trembling hand and shot her in the head at point blank range. Less than a year later, on her 16th birthday, having been perilously close to death, enduring many hours of operations and suffering from painful after effects, Malala addressed the United Nations Youth Assembly in New York. "Let us pick up our books and pens," she said. "They are our most powerful weapons. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world." Malala was just 10 years old when the Taliban first started spreading their influence in the Swat Valley, where she grew up. At first, this took the form of radio broadcasts by Maulana Fazlullah, a young extremist who became known as the Radio Mullah. Fazlullah spread the message of Sharia law or martyrdom. The Taliban activities in the valley quickly became more extreme. At first, they banned dancing, DVDs, CDs, and beauty parlors, but soon they were bombing schools, murdering dancers and teachers, and giving public whippings for the slightest transgressions. Through all this, inspired by her educator father's lifelong passion for universal education, Malala devoted herself to campaigning for female education in Pakistan. From the age of 11, she's been a passionate campaigner, and thanks to a blog she wrote for BBC Urdu, she quickly became recognized internationally as an advocate for girls' education. Her memoir goes on to detail her difficult yet remarkable recovery from the attack and in her continued devotion to campaigning for universal education, highlights some of the finer aspects of human nature. So, if you've read this book, which moment hit the hardest for you? Was it the bus or the hospital or Malala's first speech to the world? So, please leave a comment if you've read this book. And if you've any recommendations, please let me know in the comments too. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you back here shortly.